Do you know what an operating agreement is? Oh God, and you're a small business owner? Do you know what an operating agreement is? Okay, let me learn you real quick because an operating agreement is a key document, all right, that is used by LLCs because it outlines the business's financial and functional decisions, including rules, regulations, and provisions. See, the purpose of this document is to govern the internal operations of your business, your small business, in a way that suits the specific needs of the business owners, right? So, a lot of times you guys don't know what an operator's agreement looks like for limited liability corporations or LLCs because a lawyer can come and ask to see your corporate records. Now, here's what a copy of a template of, and if you guys need a copy of any of the documents, please just go ahead and contact me on my website. Click contact and I will be able to get you the documents you need. But this is the first page of a basic operating agreement for your corporate records for a limited liability company. Now, on top of there, you have first, when you have an operating agreement, you have a couple of things that need to be included. What should you include in your operating agreement? Well, formation. It has the formation. And basically, here's the wording. The members hereby form a limited liability company, your company. You put your company right there. Subject to the provisions of the limited liability company act as currently in effect as of this date. Articles of organization shall be filed with the Secretary of State, right? And you usually get that when you pay that $199 plus dollars. Okay, that now, but this goes along with that. Business owners, that fancy little state registration you got. Listen, this goes along with that state registration. And basically, the next thing you're going to include is the name. So it's going to say the name of the company shall be, right? And then 1.3, the next thing you're going to put is the registered agent. Basically, you're going to say the name and location of the registered agent of the company shall be, right? Follow me and continue, or follow me on YouTube for more. We're actually on YouTube right now. I just thought I'd share with my TikTok and Facebook community. But come on over to Black Girl Magic Masters LLC on YouTube so that you can get the full how this operating agreement should be written. See ya.
Yo.
All right, YouTube. So as we let TikTok and everybody figure out what's going on, we're going to go down to 1.4, the fourth thing that needs to be included on your operating agreement. And that's the term. And this is what you're going to put. The company shall continue for a perpetual period. Now, underneath terms, you can have your subtitles, or you can have a letter A, B, C, and D, right? So in letter A, basically you're going to put members whose capital interest as defined in Article 2.2 exceeds 50% vote or dissolution. Basically what that means is everybody that's included in this particular article of agreement, operation agreement for your small business, basically they have been defined in the 2.2 section of your operating agreement. Okay? So, also, and like I said, this is getting a little complicated because I really want to break it down for you, but I really want you to know, this is the document that definitely goes along with your operating agreement once you pay for that state, Secretary of State legislation ID number. Because remember, that's not the same thing as your EIN number. No. We're talking about when you registered with the state and you got that certificate. This information that I'm talking about right here, the operating agreement, goes along with the certificate. And just to be clear, basically on the operating agreement, you got to include the formation, the name, the registered agent, the terms, the continuance of the company. Then you go on to the business purpose. Then you have the principal place of the business. These need to be included in the operating agreement. Then you got to have the members. Then you have to have admission of additional members, basically how you're going to admit additional members. Like here's an example that I have written here. Except as otherwise provided in the agreement, no additional members may be admitted to the company through issuance by the company of a new interest in the company without the prior unanimous written consent of the members. I'm telling you, you have to get specific with your operating agreement, right? So after we've done the admission of additional members, then you have Article 2. Now remember I said, in your terms, it had the company shall continue for a perpetual period. And then letter A had members whose capital interest as defined in Article 2.2 exceeds 50% vote or dissolution. Those are the terms, right? So here we get to Article 2. Now 2.1 of Article 2 is the initial contributions. Basically, this is what it says. The member initially shall contribute to the company capital as described in Exhibit 3 attached to this agreement, because you're going to have some attachments to your agreement, and the agreed total value of such property and cash is, and you put that down there in that section, right? And then you move on to 2.2 of Article 2, which is the additional contribution, which it says, except as provided in Article 6.2, no member shall be obligated to make any additional contribution to the company's capital. So these are the things that you're putting into your corporate records. You have to know how your business is run. So I know we've been telling you, hey, it's easy to start a business. Yeah. Well, there's a couple of things, a couple of caveats to go with it, but it's easy. You just got to take the time and invest in it. So then after we've done Article 2, there's Article 3. And this is profit, loss, and distributions. And basically, you're spelling out what happens with profits and losses. Here's what my document says. For financial accounting and tax purposes, the company's net profits or net losses shall be determined on an annual basis and shall be allocated to the members in proportion to each member's relative capital interest in the company as set forth in Exhibit 2, as mentioned from time to time in accordance with Treasury Regulations 1.704-1, right? And then Section 3.2 is the distributions, which is, if you're listening, YouTuber, I'm giving y'all game for free. I hope y'all listening. But anyway, it says, and this is how you should write it, the members shall determine and distribute available funds annually or at more frequent intervals as they see it. Available funds, as referred to herein, shall mean the net cash of the company's available after appropriate provision for expenses and liabilities as determined by the managers, period. Distributions and liquidations of the company or in the liquidation of a member's interest shall be made in accordance with the positive capital account balances pursuant to Treasury Regulation 1.704-1 B2 IIB2. Anyway, to the extent a member shall have a negative capital account balance, there shall be qualified income offset as set forth in the Treasury Regulation 1.704-1 B2.IID. All right. So those are Articles 1, 2, and 3 of your operating agreement for your corporate record. I hope this helped you in some way. But like I said, if you need these documents, hit your girl up. Go to my website. I won't bite you. Oh, my goodness. But anyway, love, peace, and hair grease. And I will catch you on the next video. We need to start attacking how to keep our money flowing in our small business. So that's going to be on the next video. Okay, we're going to do some beginning basics because I'm going to give it to you in spoon feeds. I gave you 3 articles for this operating agreement today. However, you are very welcome to go online and find this information yourself. Look for an operating agreement. They got free downloads, all kinds of places. But if you like what I got, trust me. Or if you need me to do it for you, now I do charge a small fee. But hit me up on my website, contact me, and click the contact link, and tell me what you want. Tell me what you want. Anyway, so we're going to end this video because, like I said, I am ready to get into money mastery. Are you ready to talk about money mastery for small businesses? Yeah, like I said, all the game for free, I'm giving it to you guys for free. And I hope that when you do catch this video, you do send me a good comment and that you do tell your girl how much you appreciate us. And I love y'all. See y'all on the flip side.